Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to
be. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Dani Olmo tries to pass it through.
He's got away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, the Spanish really have been churning out some genuine quality at left-back, and this guy, Alex Grimaldo, is another one of them. I think the modern game has allowed him to do what fullbacks are doing generally. They're thriving in terms of getting forward, getting into deep opposition space, and he's one that can't resist any opportunity to make those penetrating runs.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now that looks a decent ball, and it's Balde. Can he latch on to this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Both sides exercising caution for now. Oh, what has happened here? Space for him to turn and look. And it's claimed by the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. He's on it, can he get away? And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Schick is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's made its... Shoots! But he's left disappointed. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Gavi. So we're still where we started right now. Gavi. Now it's Lewandowski. Nicely weighted ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Schick. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Schick. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Dani Olmo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rashford. That's an imaginative pass. He might be in chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Ball is over the line. And here's Dani Olmo. And it's Bernal. Oh, lovely feed, he is... Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Bayer Leverkusen truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Dani Olmo. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! They've got to be quick to recover this. Ben Seguir. He won't be happy with that one. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. This looks promising.
Sick!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Plays it in low. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Oh, shooting chance!
He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now this could be a chance. Gavi. Well, they could break here. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Rashford. Now that's well seen too. Some good work on the right flank here.
Schick tries a shot, and that's a tiny finish. Bayer Leverkusen back on level terms.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Now that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that is all they have time for. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Barcelona get the ball rolling in the second half.
He'll try from distance.
And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Ben Seguir looking to play him in.
Can he finish? Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Balde, and it's been played through. Oh, well played, well played. Schick. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now Ben Seguir. Oh, that is a nice touch.
Oh, and the shot! It's a goal!
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Bayer Leverkusen are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there.
Oh, given away. Very nicely done. And it's Gavi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Daniel.
Decent chance! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the...
Big chance! And that's
in! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Lewandowski. Bernal. Bernal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's Lewandowski! And that's a sharp finish. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he's quick to return it. Pass is coming off in... There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now. And he's gone backward here. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Denied by an instinctive save.
Lucas Vazquez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Grimaldo goes short. Ben Seguir. Schick. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is...
Header! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Bayer Leverkusen visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ben Seguir, here's Ben Seguir! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Ben Seguir. Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ben Seguir. Good ball, good take. And he shoots! And a neat finish! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Schick picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rashford. Gavi. Tries to play it through. Great vision. Lewandowski. Now it's Rashford. And he's managed to get free. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Quick reminder today,
Schick
please have
walking
your
off with the
entry tickets at hand,
spoils,
as it's
richly
time to announce
deserved.
today's winning lottery.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action.
Could be danger here.
Flores.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Alexandro. Especially on the overlap down that left-hand side. He can swing in a tasty cross from the byline or cut in himself and take a shot. Best of all, he's so incredibly fit that he can keep doing it for 90 minutes, by which time the opposition start to flag, and he's still going strong.
No argument from me on that. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
And a chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And it's been given away.
Now that is a hefty challenge. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing.
He's had a shot!
But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. So we're still where we started right now. Lucas Paqueta. And it's Carrillo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rafinha. Now it's Joe Linton. Now it's João Pedro. That has found him in acres of space. Rafinha. Flores. Peru are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's a key interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, they can break here.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. João Pedro. João Pedro
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
getting on for a third of the way through the game. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Joe Linton
Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Oh, shooting chance! And now they can spring out of defence. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Flores tries a measured ball. Gabriel deals with that comfortably.
Oh, important interception. Lucas Paqueta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lucas Paqueta.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rafinha. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Oh, terrible pass.
Now it's João Pedro.
Joelinton.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's managed to get free.
And the shot's on here. Lucas Paqueta.
Can he get it through? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Distributed tidily.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Flores. And it's Carrillo. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Cleared away. Brazil are looking to go forward now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. He's looking wide, and that's aimed into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Joelinton. Joelinton. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, great chance. Well, Pedro!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rafinha.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Peru needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Flores. And that was nowhere near his best. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, this is a great position.
Lucas Paqueta.
A probing pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Flores. And it's Carrillo. And he's picked out the run.
And the shot!
Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Joe Linton. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. That's a shade optimistic. Andre Carrillo.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Tries to pass it through. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Marquinhos gathers from the goal kick. Now it's João Pedro. Alex Sandro. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the shot! And it's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive. João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Carrillo.
Peru really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He has found a way through. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Lucas Paqueta. Joe Linton.
Big chance!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
And it's Paqueta. Andre Carrillo. And the counter is on. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the games.